Your weekend sports. Actually, now your last 2 weekend sports. And if you ever seen ESPN, I promise you this is nothing like ESPN. And this is just to go over topics that I was not able to discuss in the last 2 weeks. Derrick Rose questionable tonight, 2 weeks ago, after re-aggravating his ankle while using a step-on trash can. NFL chain gang called in to measure Roger Goodell's nose after he testified under oath at the Ray Rice hearing for over 2 hours. Adrian Peterson gets a $4,000 fine, 80 hours community service for beating son, a punishment roughly equivalent to getting spanked with a Twizzler. Weekend sports. Wife asks Annie Dalton to pass the salt at restaurant. Salt shaker hits head of diner 3 tables away. Great Andy Dalton. Geno Smith boldly declares that he expects to be a top 5 NFL clipboard holder. Charles Barkley said that he won't eat until Lakers get a win. Doctors at that point gave him a life expectancy of 3 to 5 days. Jets got trolled by a banner flying over MetLife Stadium that said "Fire Idzik." Cowboys Jaguars have kicked the ball so much fans at Wembley convinced they're watching an English Premier League game. Ben Roethlisberger on pace to increase his streak of 12 touchdown passes in 2 weeks to 12 touchdown passes in 3 weeks. Justin Bieber showed up to Steelers Bible study yesterday, causing them to spend more time praying he'd go away than for a win today. Game plan for watching a Buccaneers game, a 40. Jaguars say they feel like Justin Bieber visits them every week. Looks like Hans and Franz did a good job getting Aaron Rodgers' hamstring back in playing shape this week. Breaking: Jay Cutler, hires Hans and Franz as new trainers. Packers decide to rest starters, second string, third string, and practice squad. Let Bears play against the Bears for the remainder of the game. Still not as soft as the Chicago Bears, referring to actual teddy bears. Head coach Mark Trestman submits resume to Build-A-Bear, highlighting his experience in managing a room full of very soft bears. Mark Sanchez said that he feels ready for tonight, being last week, even though the only thing he started in 2 years is a lawnmower. Cam Newton is getting packed more tonight than a Nicki Minaj wedgie. Cam Newton doing his part to raise awareness for testicular cancer in November by losing balls. Sorry, it's a joke. Cam Newton says he feels safer dropping back behind a wet paper towel than his own offensive line. Boy, was he getting murdered. Source: Bears fans' request to be released into free agency say they are even open to being picked up by the Canadian Football League. That's That's how bad it is. Kobe Bryant sets record with 13,418 missed field goals in his career. Lions not impressed, as they've missed almost that many in one season. Boy, do the Lions suck. I told you this. Vegas set spread to -7 for bye week versus Jets, with bye week as the favorite. Derrick Rose has now missed as many games as Kobe Bryant has missed shots. Ton of them. Adrian Peterson skipped out of disciplinary hearing. The NFL tells him if he doesn't show up by the time to count to 3, he has to pick out a switch. Native Americans say the most offensive thing about the Redskins is that they're losing to the Buccaneers. Seahawks offensive line got so smoked by Taba Hali that it's making Andy Reid hungry for barbecue. Tire Spring Oni receiver Peyton Manning has left to throw to. Pumpkin spice lattes, Christmas commercials, Eli Manning interceptions, all signs the season for giving has begun. Andy Reid, by the way, is in better shape than the whole NFC South. Buccaneers are the kind of pirates with eye patches over both eyes and termite-infested peg legs, and they still beat the Redskins. Mark Sanchez is wearing his throwback uniform of a defender on top of him in the pocket. You get it? I'm sure you do. That is your news, your Sports Week in review for the last 2 weeks. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time, adios.